I confess that I've been a criminal. I've stolen your bread and sang my own song. And Lord, I confess that I'm far from innocent. These shackles I wear, oh, I bought on my own. This is the truth, sing it out. Scarlet sins at a crimson cost. You nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. An empty slave at the empty grave. Thank God that its stone was rolled away. Lord, I confess that I've been a prodigal. Made for your house, but I walked my own road. Here we go. But Jesus came. He tore down my prison walls. Death came to life. When he called me my name. Scarlet sins at a crimson cost. You nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. The empty slave at the empty grave. Thank God that stone was rolled again. Scarlet sins at a crimson cost. You nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. The empty slave at the empty grave. Thank God that stone was rolled away. Come on, let's sing this out. I see bright crimson robes draped over the ashes, a wide open tomb where there should be a casket. The children are singing and dancing and laughing. The Father is welcoming. This is our home. Roses in bloom, they push off from the ends. The rivers of tears flow from good times and memories. The families are singing and dancing and laughing. The Father is welcoming. This is our homecoming. Heaven joins in with the glorious sound. And the great cloud of witnesses all gathered round. And the ones that were lost are finally found. The Father is welcoming. This is our homecoming. Scarlet sins at a crimson cost. You nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. An empty slave at the empty grave. Thank God that stone was to Jesus. Tell him how kind, Tell him how good, tell him how faithful he's been to you. Say thank you, Jesus, for the cross. Thank you for the blood that was shed on my behalf. Thank you for taking my place. Every time I hear this song, specifically this song, it makes me think of Luke 15, the parable of the prodigal son. This is a story of a father and a son. And let me tell you a little bit about this son. This son was a young man who was filled with a lot of pride, a lot of arrogance. He was entitled, and he was greedy. So much so that he had the audacity to demand, not ask, but to demand his father for his inheritance. He straight up told his father, "You are dead to me. Give me what is rightfully mine." And the father's response, with as much grace, with as much compassion and patience, I bet, said, "Okay, this is all yours. Do with it what you may." And in the son's recklessness and foolishness, he spent everything, all of it. He spent all the money he had. And as a result of his sin, he was left hopeless, distraught, and I bet ashamed. And here's the thing, church, he had nowhere else to go after that. After he had done all that, he had nowhere else to go but back to his father's house. Can you imagine the embarrassment and shame he felt in that moment? And so in the story, he's walking over to his father's house, feeling all this shame, all this embarrassment, ready to go back as a slave. But here's the beautiful part of the story, guys, is that the father sees him from afar off, and it doesn't say that he's just waiting at his doorstep for his son. He doesn't even say, "Look who decided to show." No, in fact, the father broke all of the cultural norms back in the day and ran to his son, and guess what? He embraced him. And he cried out loud. He said, "My son has been lost, and now he is found." Church, is that not a beautiful picture of the Father's love for us? Is that not a beautiful picture of the gospel? I share this story with you not simply because this correlates well with the song we're singing, but because I truly believe maybe some of us in this room have come in as slaves and not as sons or daughters of the King. Church, do you know that you were bought at a price? A huge price, so much so that he sent his one and only son, King Jesus, the perfect Son of God, to die a brutal death on our behalf just so that we can have access, just so that we can experience eternity that is only found in him. And so I don't know where you're at in this room, whether you're in a good season or maybe the worst season of your life, but I'm going to ask you, if you feel comfortable, just lift your hands and surrender to King Jesus. We're going to sing that bridge again. We're going to sing of that day when we see him face to face. So let's sing this together. I see bright crimson robes. Sing it out. I see bright crimson robes draped over the ashes, a wide open tomb where there should be a casket. The children are asleep.